Today we're going to be talking about property investment and diversification and why it's so important. Why does it matter?
Diversification is not thinking about having a diversification in a concentrated area, but diversifying across asset classes that give you the ability to prevent some of these happening where the total portfolio is exposed to extreme downturn.
How does diversification apply to property investment?
I mean, there are a number of ways you can invest in property in terms of getting diversification. I mean, there's residential, there's commercial property where you can get into the office markets as well as retail, and there's the industrial market. And that's pretty much what's available to the retail investor. Now, the diversification side means that you should try and get a balance in terms of having some office, some retail, some industrial, and maybe some residential, depending on your exposure to residential.
What does diversification mean to people who are already retired?
As you get older, you need to become more defensive. And the reason why you need to become more defensive is your time horizons are shortening in terms of retirement, illness, aging, etc., etc. So the last thing you want to do is have everything exposed to very high growth with much higher risk. What I mean by more defensive is having a bit of cash around to make sure that you have enough to live off on a regular basis, maybe for a year or two at least, and have the sort of assets that give you regular income streams which are stable and are not going to be in situations like, let me give you an example, resource shares. BHP, which is a great share, but not long ago it had a very big downturn where they cut the dividend.
Yeah.
Nobody believed they would do that. Now, you don't want to be, when you're 65, in BHP unless it's in a fund management situation, and you're very reliant on that income, because if they cut the dividend by half, it means it's going to impact on your lifestyle, and that's the last thing you want to do.